Welcome to Baseball News Club. My name is Chris, and today we have a great game for you. One of the best games of 2019, Cardinals at Cubs, September 21st. And look at this beautiful day at Wrigley, and a perfect day for a ball game. And they say opposites attract. Speaking of opposites attract, this is the 128th season, Cards Cubs baseball. Also the 72nd season of WGN broadcasting Cubbies. This will be their last season, and the Cubs are trying to get into playoffs, so they're going down the stretch, so a lot of things going on. And this game starts off top of the first. Paul Goldschmidt hits a dribbler down to Chris Bryant. Bryant unable to make the play at home. Tommy Edman scores 1-0 Cardinals. Now, bottom of the first, Cubs come back after a one-out double. Chris Bryant walks, Schwarber walks, and then Ben Roberts comes up and walks with the base loaded, and Cubs will take that run. And then next batter will be Victor Carantini. He also walks. Then Bryant scores, so it's now 2-1 Cubbies. And then Hayward hits a fly ball on the left field, sacrifice fly. Schwarber scores, and all of a sudden, Cubbies have a 3-1 lead. Now, top of the fourth, this is where the game gets crazy. Rangel Ravelo, pinch hitting, gets a base hit with base loaded. 1-run scores. It's 3-3 ball game. And then Dexter Fowler comes up, does a little base knock to center field. 2 runs will score. And we've got ourselves a 5-3 ball game, Cardinals. And there's going to be a lot of pitch hitting and pitching changes in this game. However, Cubs answer back after Jason Hayward walk. Ian Happ, kaboom, crushes one, bottom of 4. This will tie it up at 5. Just absolutely crushed it. Cub fans are stoked. Let's take a look at the swing again. Just a beautiful swing. Nails it. Now check this out. I'm not sure what's going on with the center fielder for the Cardinals, Harrison Bader, but he's just digging in the ivy for no reason. It's kind of odd. Now we jump to the bottom of the 6th. Cubbies up at the plate. Shortstop for the Cubs, Nico Horner. Gadoosh. Here we go. 6-5 ball game. Put lightning in a bottle. Let's check it out from a side angle. Look at that. Crushed. And then look at the fan on this one. Ricochets out the fans, and an old Cubby grabs it. What a great catch. You old sailor, you got yourself a home run ball. Now we jump to the top of the 7th inning. Cardinals at the dish. Paul Goldschmidt already walks, so he's at first. Now this is a tip for young base runners out there. I know there's different philosophies taught to young players, but Kyle Ryan's on the mound. Look at the move. He has to step off the rubber to throw it to first. So as a base runner, you just keep an eye on that foot. Once he moves it, you just dive back to first. Now the very next pitch to Marcell Ozuna. Here's the pitch, delivery. Boom! Marcell brought his boomstick to the park. Hits a home run out there to left center. We got ourselves a 7-6 ball game. Here it is again. This is exactly where the catcher wanted it low, but Marcell just reached down and dug it out of the dirt and hit it out. This fan replay is pretty funny. You can see the home run ball landing to the right. A bunch of guys put their arms up, and somehow they miss it, and it squirts out. Shoots to the very front row, and there's a Cardinal fan just sitting there, and it lands right into her hands. Totally amazing. And here it is again. She's just there at the right time, and look at the Cardinal fan in the sea of Cubbies. He's just like, yay! Here it is again one more time, and I'm sure she's very stoked to get that souvenir. And another lead change in this game. Let's move ahead to one of the greatest events in baseball, the 7th inning stretch in Chicago. And a 1, and a 2. Now the Cubbies come up bottom 7. Ben Zobrist on second from a double. Tony Kemp at the plate, and a whiff. You're out of there, buddy. And he starts to walk away, and Blue's like, hey. No, you get 4 strikes. He's all, what? Yeah, nah, it's not 4 strikes. It's a balk by the pitcher. And even the pitcher's like, what's going on? What happened? So Zobrist is at third. What happened is he didn't come to set when he was delivering the pitch. He just did a quick pitch, which is not really called that often, but it was called this time. So with the wind blown out, Tony gets another opportunity. Very next pitch. Catcher wants it a little high. Here's the pitch. Gadoosh. It's gone. We got ourselves an 8-7 ball game. And great catch by the fan. Acknowledges to all his buddies around him. This is a crazy game. And the stadium's totally electrified now. Now the Cubs and Cardinals, they go way back with the rivalry. But this is a cool shot. Cardinal fan caught the ball. Everyone celebrating together. Good times. Now we move to the top of the 9th. That ominous wind blowing out. There's a lot of moves. Castellanos moved from right field to left. Almora replaced Schwarber, who's now playing center. And Hayward moved from center field to right. So as a Cubby fan, you're feeling pretty good. You got your defensive line. You got one of the best closers in the game in Craig Kimbrel on the hill. And he's facing Yadier Molina. You got an 8-7 lead. So let's get this over with. There's a pitch, the delivery, and boom. This one's hit the left center, and this is not coming back. Yadier takes a 97-mile-per-hour fastball and ties the ball game at 8, and Craig can't believe it. And in fact, this is his worst season ever as a closer. He just did not have it. And normally you don't hit that fastball out of the ballpark. That's a high in the zone fastball. But Yadier, being the all-star he is, knows what to do with it. Now the very next batter for the Cardinals is Paul DeJong. Craig delivers, and boom, another home run. Back-to-back home runs off of first pitches, crush the left center. Cardinals go up 9-8. Craig cannot believe it. He's just like, you got to be kidding me. Cardinals going crazy. And look at this. I think we got a Ron Swanson sighting in the dugout. Too funny. Parks and Rec. Anyhow, here it is again. This is the actual 6th lead change in the game, and definitely one of the best games of 2019. Here it is again. Replay. Gets all of it. Crushes it to left center. And look at the fan replay. The ball's going to bounce around a bunch, but look at the two ladies in the Cardinals red uniforms. They're super excited. You know, they've been best friends forever, and they're just totally pumped and excited for their team. Now for the Cardinals dugout, the word I would use is electrified. Look at them. And then for the Cubs, I'm sure you can imagine what adjectives are going through the coach's head. But it's not over yet. Bottom of 9, wind's blowing out. We're going to set this up. Carlos Martinez comes in to close. Chris Bryan walks, and then Robo Garcia is at the dish. He has a 1-2 count against Martinez. Here's the delivery and a whiff. 1 out. Man still on first base. That's okay. He's still got 2 more outs to work with. Next batter at the dish is Ben Zobrist. He takes the first pitch from Martinez, and he crushes this one out the right center. Is this one going to split the gaps? No, this will be the second out of the inning. And Cub fans are a little distraught, but that's okay. He's still got 1 out left. And let's see who they're going to bring up at the plate. Javier Baez, and he's good friends with Yadier. They have a little chat. He's like, I'm going to give you a fastball. He's like, yeah, right. Fans excited, tension building in the stadium. Let's see what happens. And here's the first pitch delivery. Fouled it back, and man, you can't tell me Javier was not trying to end this game with a walk-off. Let's look at this again. Just swinging out of his shoes. Now next pitch, Yadier lines up outside, goes high inside, swing and a miss. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Here's delivery. Ball game, strikeout. Martinez gets him out. This is a crazy game. There were 16 pitchers used throughout the game. Tough loss at Wrigley. Cardinals win 9-8. Cardinals had 9 runs, 13 hits, 0 errors. Cubs had 8 runs, 10 hits, 0 errors. Just one of the best games of the year. Thank you very much for watching Baseball News Club. Have a great day.